Injuries suck. They mess with you physically, they mess with you mentally, and they mess with you diabetically. If you can't tell, this video is going to be about injuries.
Apple Jack.
It's nearly winter. And well, this story starts at the end of summer when I got injured. Really injured. Annie and I are just going back to the scene of the crime. I was at the surf club back there, and I don't know, I just had to go entertain some young bronzies and SRCs, 10 to 15-year-olds. So I brought them over to Spew Hill, which is the biggest sand dune on Phillip Island, and I wanted to show off, and my foot came off. What? Oh, my foot came off. My foot came off the board.
My foot came off.
My foot came off the board, slipped off the board, and as I was standing there, my leg went that way and I tore the medial ligament. This was 6 weeks ago. Only recently am I able to walk around without any pain. Being diabetic is fine, I can handle it. Being injured is also fine, I can handle it. But being diabetic and injured, that's when things get a little bit more tricky. It gets trickier because you got to manage your diabetes, you got to manage your injury, and both of these things can weigh you down. And just like these kids are doing, I was trying to do something similar, but I was trying to jump off that ledge up there. I had already done it once and didn't get injured, so I figured the second time I'd be fine. And it didn't go down too well. Being a diabetic who is injured, you have to watch your blood sugars. If your sugars are too high, this will slow down the process of your injury recovery time. And if you're too low, you might do something to damage it. When I say too low, I mean like hypoing. You may do something to further the injury. As always, you've got to manage your blood sugars. And you got to stay positive. I have no outlet for my energy, and it's just been putting me into a negative headspace. So be aware of both. Try to rest, recover, focus on the exercises and stretches you need to do to make sure. Oh man.
Oh my god.
You gotta have fun. Anyway, my beautiful girlfriend who is filming. Shout out to Annie, my type 3. And yeah, keep your sugars within range. It's important to just rest, recover while managing your sugar and your optimism.
Okay, so one of the things I want to talk about is mental health in diabetics.
Yes.
Diabetics have a very, very high incidence of depression. And I didn't realize this until I got involved in the diabetic community, and people started coming out to me talking about their diabetes. The suicide probabilities is 10 to 20 times greater with a diabetic.
Okay.
Because you're living with a chronic disease, it does create depression, it does create mood swings with your blood sugar levels.
It is a dampener, yeah.
Yep, and so some of those things can happen. It's not talked about, but it's a subject that I like to bring out into the open and I like to talk about.
I think talking about it helps address and also it'll help people also come out and find solutions.
Exactly. And also this feeling of, I'm not alone.
Yeah.
When you talk about it, you realize I'm not alone, right?
And look, with diabetes, we all have those dark days where the sugars are just not doing what we want them to be, and you kind of ask yourself, why me? And I guess we all should talk about it and connect, and together we can help each other out.
Exactly, be part of that community.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. Okay.
Thanks again.
Yeah, you bet.
This interview took place fresh after I got injured, hence I'm sitting on a couch. It was great having the opportunity to interview Mark because it really got me out of a slump, being injured and not doing anything. So thanks, Mark. I soon started to feel a difference in my knee and I started walking a lot more. And all of a sudden the world started to become fun again. Until we went to Jells Park. We went to Jells Park to shoot an intro video for the new channel. Anyway, at Jells Park, I thought I could just jump on a skateboard and zip around the park to get some dynamic footage. And sure enough, Ula and Gravity teamed up and I thought I could, you know, hang on. Then an old lady became an unavoidable obstacle on the path and I went to put my foot down to brake and sure enough, my ligament wasn't ready for it.
Be careful passing these people, Jack.
Yeah, skip ahead to this time if you don't want to see the pain.
Careful, Jack. Jack, are you okay?
That's more painful than before. Oh.
That'll do. Are you alright?
No, my same injury.
Okay.
So I'm not skating for the rest of my life. Oh my god, that's so... I don't think I can walk.
Am I gonna have to fall on any legs?
Ligament damage sucks. I knew what I had to do after I did it. I had to... That guy just drive over a roundabout?
I'm gonna be back soon. Come on.
Okay, I'll wait here.
He's okay, he's injured his knee. I've got to go get my car and bring it around.
Okay.
Let's pull it.
No, I'll wait with it.
I'll drive around.
Yeah, you aren't going anywhere. Yeah. Remember that scene where in Family Guy he hurts his knee? I can relate right now.